Welcome back, everybody, to Swansea Beat. Let's get into this.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Swansea Beat. My name is Dustin Rubio.
I'm Alex Thomas.
And you can follow us at Swansea Beat on Twitter.
And Facebook.
And Facebook as well. And give us a like, give it a share. Like this video. You can find us on YouTube as well. You can subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. Disagree, agree, whatever. But yeah, appreciate the support. Right, Alex?
Yeah.
We got Crystal Palace.
Yeah. I'm dreading it. I'm honestly dreading it because they're finding their feet now.
Yep.
And yeah, we haven't. We haven't found anything.
Nope.
So it's going to be another loss, I think, in my opinion. But let's remain hopeful that, because we have a good record against them, so I'd like to think maybe we can pull something off. But when you see their squad, Zaha, Benteke, Townsend, it's not looking good.
Well, they're not the same Crystal Palace we played earlier in the season. I mean, it's the same players, but mentally,
Yeah.
I think what they're doing, because who they play last? They played Leicester.
Yeah, 1-3-0.
3-0.
And that's a Leicester side who won 4 in a row
Yeah.
before that, and they all of a sudden beat
They gave well, I mean, it's a different sort of team. I was going to say they played Man City last night, but you know, not all Man City starters were in there. But, you know, they've been in a good form, and then Crystal Palace happened, and all their big players showed up, you know, so which is good. And they could have had a result before. Remember the Benteke penalty, you know, which was
atrocious miss.
which was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody else would have took the penalty and got it, look, they would have had 3 points.
It's going to be a very difficult game because I think when you look at both squads compared to each other, I think the only place we actually beat them is goalkeepers. I think we have the better goalkeeper, but that's it. Honestly, attackers, no. Even though Benteke is off form, so is the rest of our attackers. Yeah. So, you know, midfielders, obviously Zaha, he's much better than both of our wingers now, Singer and Dyer.
Yeah.
Midfielders, they're much superior, I feel. You know, they've got options as well, which is quite frightening. You know, they got Johan Kabay, you know, just some ridiculous, not ridiculous, but I think Swans would happily take them any day. You know, have any of their players any day.
Yeah,
so
I would.
It's going to be a very tough game, even in defence. Like they have Van Aanholt, some great defenders as well, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I think we will put up a fight. I think if we play the right players, I think Sanchez needs to be avoided this weekend. Klukas definitely needs to be avoided this weekend. Carroll, he got an assist against.
He put Messa in.
Yeah,
Start Messa.
I think people had a go at him because he cost us the first penalty against Everton. But I feel like he still had a decent game. I feel like he's one of our standout players. You know, even though it's a terrible squad at the moment, you still, if you're going to find one positive at the squad, you'd maybe have to say Tammy, Fabianski, and Messa. So, yeah, he has to play. I'd even chuck Britain in there. Honestly, I feel he hasn't played in a while since he took that coach role. Player coach, but he hasn't played since then. So I'd put him in. Maybe Britain, Messer, and Carroll, or something like that. It seems like a very defensive-minded midfield, but
we're running out of options of what to do. I mean, that's the hard part. Is you know, we're I guess days away from January, but we don't have. You know, we have the same players, and we've tried different options. We try to be very defensive. We tried 3 in the back. You know, we've tried different things, and I felt like in the first few games, almost as if we burnt out quick in doing those because there were monster teams, Man U, and then you had the Tottenham game as well. But I don't know. I feel like if we have to be defensive, which is difficult, I don't know. I guess I'm torn. I'm thinking, do we just try to get a point? Or do we just go all out and leave ourselves open? But we're not great when we play open.
We're not really good at anything.
I guess. Yeah.
You know, and hopefully Barney's in. Obviously, he got injured against Everton, didn't he? He got a hamstring. I really hope he's available. It's going to be a tough ask, but I would like to guess a minimum. I know we say must win all the time, but obviously this is a must win.
No, it is.
But I can honestly see us, even fans, having to settle for a point because I don't see us actually going for the win. Like, we'll go in the lead like we did against Everton, but we'll be let down again. Yeah. So I can see us, like, I don't know, drawing 2-2 or something like that. You know, something stupid. Yeah. But What are your predictions for this match?
My prediction is, I think, my head says 2-0. We lose.
2-0 Palace.
We lose 2-0.
That wouldn't really shock me, especially after looking at that Leicester
I think
game.
Benteke will bully us. Even if he's off form, I think he'll bully us. I think he'll get a goal.
We've said this a few times. We're that one team that gets players back on form. We are that team. So,
Yeah.
and I think
the Everton. You know, I'm saying
Zaha will rip us apart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not liking our chances. I think January is our biggest hope of staying up, even though there's very little hope left right now. Like, I think, it's not mean to be negative, but I think I speak for all Swans fans when we say it's nearly inevitable that we're down now.
Yeah.
I think you even look at the stats, anyone who's bottom at Christmas pretty much goes down.
I was listening to TalkSport the other day, and they're having this conversation about who's going down, and we literally were mentioned within a couple seconds. They just said, almost as if they were kind of like, oh yeah, they're going down. Right. Let's talk about the other two teams, you know, and there was debate on that, who could go, speculating because new managers in and Crystal Palace form is changing and all these other things, and for us it was a given of, oh, they're going down.
Yeah,
you know?
and it's sad. I think, pundits obviously will say it, but for even Swans fans to accept it is a bummer.
Yeah.
But let's remain hopeful. Let's hope for 3 points, even though after Palace we got Liverpool. A very disastrous Christmas it could be.
Yeah. You know what I would say is a positive in this game, now this is going to sound very twisted, is if we do lose, we could be one step closer for Clement being out. I don't dislike the guy, but I just feel like...
We say that all the time. We've seen that for the past, 10 games?
But I feel like even in those past 10 games, I think we would have been... I don't know. I think it was maybe... it wasn't the Newcastle, because we had Newcastle, then we had Tottenham, and then whoever it was, Huddersfield maybe. One of those games. I think that's when they started shouting Clement out, and I think we were kind of like, it's too early. Let's just hold on. Yeah. But I think since those games, after that, a lot of those games we had lost. I think for me, I feel like even though the board could come out and say, he's safe, his job is safe. I mean, we've heard that time and time again. Leicester was saying that before they sacked their manager. They got him probably the only title they'll see for a long time. And, that's just business talk. That's just trying to make, the manager feel, or to let the manager feel as if their job is safe, to hopefully try to give them some morale, less pressure to try to perform. But look, I thought, honestly, on Monday we would see Paul Clement was out.
Yeah.
I honestly, I feel like it's any game now. They could say in January and all the window stuff, but I'm not even sure how much say he's going to have in the transfer window, because Hugh...
I can honestly see him staying until about the start of February. Honestly, I think they'll give him the transfer.
I thought you were going to say you can see him staying till League One. It's going to be like,
that wouldn't even shock me either, to be honest with you. But I think the board are going to let him have the transfer window, and if they don't see results straight away coming in from new players, I think they'll end up sacking him straight away, and Britain will take over. I can honestly see that happen.
I'm reluctant on him having a transfer window. The reason why is if he doesn't get the results after the transfer window, I would say 3-4 games, and we don't get points, I think he's going to have to go. And I think then what good is it for a new manager to come in with a whole bunch of players that aren't the kind of players he wants?
The thing is, especially if he leaves at the start of February, that's about 25 to 26 games in. You only got 12 games left to actually pick up points, to actually save the league. And 12 games is about 36 points. And at the moment we're on, 10 points or 12 points? 12 points at the moment. And I don't see us getting any of that. I'm just like...
I feel like it's super risky. I know we're going off topic from Crystal Palace, but I would say is... what's his name? Tony Pulis.
Yeah.
I think, players that he is coached before, managed before, you think of like that, Pardue, you think of Big Sam, you think of people like that, they got some pull, they can get people in from the league as well, and I think that's what we need. We're not looking for these big, awesome, we're going to win the transfer, window and stuff like that, but I think we're just looking for some tested, proven players that are experienced in this league that could scrap and help us to get out of here. And I think, Tony could do that. And I think a lot of these guys, with Paul, I don't know. I think even people they would come. I'm reluctant if we could get anybody like that. I mean,
I don't see us really getting anyone. I can see it being a Sunderland thing a couple of years ago where they just get some mediocre players in ready for the Championship. That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should end it here. To be honest, I think people are tired of us being negative now. But hey,
screw them. No,
but yeah.
no. I mean, everybody's negative.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the reality. You know, Aston Villa a couple years ago. You know, Sunderland. You know, this is something that's been happening.
Yeah.
You know, it's been going on for the last few seasons, and now, you know, I think everybody is just kind of, you know, just frustrated. Hugh out, Clement out.
Everyone out.
Everyone out. Everyone out.
Get out.
Yes. We find new owners from Saudi Arabia or somewhere that have crazy money.
Man City buy us, yeah?
Yeah, for real. Something like that. And then we can get these crazy good players.
Yeah.
We can get
De Bruyne to Swans, yeah.
De Bruyne. Neymar. Neymar be living in Swansea.
Nice.
In the marina. Anyways, right. So enough of our nonsense. Listen. Let's try to get this, or let's
try and get some 3 points. Come on, Swans.
Try to get 3 points.
Let's pray together. Come on, guys.
For real. And if not, we storm the Liberty and demand protest. Anyways, right. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, like this. Yeah, if you disagree, go ahead. Feel free to comment. And let's keep believing.
Yeah, and we'll see you very soon.